Thank you.
Thank you so much, President Kim Yun for the very warm welcome.
At this moment, may we invite the CEO of ACCU, Ms. Lenny San Roque, for the introduction of the forum.
Let's put our hands together for Ms. Lenny San Roque.
Thank you very much to our great MCs. I think we just discovered talents during this forum. It was only, I should say, an accident finding these two great MCs. Let us give them a big round of applause. At this point, you did not make me sleep last night because I was thinking what to say in this forum. I'm not getting used to this now. After more than 2 years being always in front of the computer and talking to you, I have a weird imagination and I had a good imagination on how you look like in person. And when I see you registering at the secretariat room, oh, you are so and so. But it is really great to be with you today. And the most favorite thing in the forum that I have is always the Parade of Nations. I am having goosebumps seeing your flags being carried and your national anthem being played. I'm sure that you take pride of waving all your flags because this event is a gathering of people who want to improve lives of others. Let us give ourselves a big round of applause. I would also like at this point to introduce the board of directors of ACCU. They have not been introduced, but I will tell you, these people are great people we work with during the pandemic. I have been working in ACCU for the last 27 years, and we had a lot of board meetings during this time. And please, of course, welcome Mr. Kim. Thank you so much. Let us give them thanks for keeping our ACCU during this pandemic. Dr. Mira, thank you, the first Vice President of ACCU. Let us recognize you. Mr. Wu Tianping, the second Vice President of ACCU. Thank you, Mr. Wu. Our treasurer, even he cannot come to supervise ACCU during the pandemic. He's always, when I send the financial report to him, he's coming back with results. Thank you. And Mr. Jonas Taki, the Secretary of ACCU. And I would also like to recognize attorneys Solidat Tabangi, who also performed his board of directors duties during the pandemic. She stepped down. Miss Sally, Attorney Sally Solidat Tabangi. Please, thank you so much. I am sure that all of you came here with your stories, sad or happy stories, lessons that we learned during the pandemic. I did have a lot of lessons and a lot of stories, and some of them are very emotional. Okay, I have a PowerPoint. I hope that I will not offend some people, but it is coming from my heart.
You next.
Yeah, okay. I was just telling that, we have sad and happy stories during the pandemic. But I know at the beginning of the pandemic, all of us were scared. Am I correct? Because even we have a lot of money, we heard a lot of people, even rich people died because of the pandemic. Money was not able to save them. But I have two good people during this time of the pandemic that I work with. One is Miss C. I came to see her. She's a development educator, We came to see her. She was in Bangkok, January of 2020.
When you want to
And
select everything,
it was a reunion of development educators. And she was raising her hand. We want to gather all the Philippine development educators in the Philippines, in the north. And she was saying that I will host you, everybody from the Philippines, to come to the northern part of the Philippines. And she was willing to host, and she's very dynamic development educator. She cried at the graduation of our BE program. I was so shocked to hear that she lost her life to COVID. There's another person, it so happened when I was looking at, what to tell you this today,
Manlan.
I realized, wow, Jim and John. John is another person whose life touched me because when he attended the BE program, virtual BE program, I did not know exactly he was a branch manager of OIC, one of the biggest cooperative in the Philippines. He was so dynamic, he was listening to me, it was only a virtual session. And he had the hope that one day he will meet his classmates in Bangkok because we promised to them, you will come to Bangkok after we were able to travel. I was also shocked because he lost his life to COVID. Well, I know you have many stories similar to this,
Right
people
now,
you know, people you might not know. But
Maybe I've already
let us move our life from there. Because those are stories that we will treasure for the rest of our lives. And these are stories and experiences that I think we need to celebrate because we are
The
really
cameraman.
happy being able to have each other and to see each other. And Mr. Kim said, it's long time no see. But the thing is that, yes, we learn a lot of lessons. We know there's a lot that has been affected. But today we are left with the remnants of what is going on in our world. Because of the pandemic, poverty and hunger increases. Do you agree with that? Because of poverty, credit unions has a lot of role to play. We never know. We thought it was only pandemic that we are facing now as top priority challenge in our own country. But later on, just a few months ago, I think last February, there was a conflict, Russia and Ukraine. We never thought it will affect us, isn't it? And then when it happened, we came to realize there's an impact in the way we live because fuel prices, cost of living increase. We were talking about and we were reading about climate change. That is the reason why we are talking here about climate change. Because our life becomes more complicated.
You already have.
COVID, conflict, climate change, all of them are affecting the lives of people. All of them are affecting the lives of our
Already.
precious member, I should say. Yes, so these are the four very important topics that we are talking now because when we are talking and deliberating, it's not a theory. We all met with all the resource speakers and we tell them, no, we do not want theories. We want your life stories to be featured so that people will learn how I am also experiencing this. Mr. Kim already mentioned COVID-19 has affected the health, economic, and social aspects of our lives. And in our credit union, maybe we can see, and maybe we can tweak the way we serve our members. Because now, it's not only financial services that our members are looking from credit union. Is this an institution that I can rely on in times of crisis? What is the role of our cooperative in that sense? Poverty has really increased. Maybe it's only a number, poverty and economic insecurity. Maybe this is something that we are already reading on United Nations blogs or United Nations website. There are 800 million to 900 million people living 320 a day threshold. Maybe to us it's only a number, but come to think of it, from your home, I'm sure that we are not these people. Am I correct? We are not these people. But come to think of it, when you leave your home and you go to your office, you see people suffering every day. Am I correct? We see people, your members are coming to you and asking you, can I withdraw my savings? Can I withdraw my share capital? Even you want to get money from your pocket because you empathize. But that is not sustainable. So my question is, how can we increase and deepen the outreach of credit unions so that we can ease the burden of other people? I hope that the pandemic has changed our mindset, has changed our leadership style, has given us the opportunity to see for ourselves we are very fortunate than other people. So that we can think bigger. We can think that we can make a difference in this world. But the conflict in Russia, why it affects us? Because Ukraine and Russia account for about a third of the world wheat production, as well as 75% of sunflower oil supply. Russia, being the third largest petroleum producer in the world in Asia, accounting for 35% of global oil consumption. Asia is relying 35% of our oil supply from Russia. So all of the eight South Asian economies are net importers, hence making them vulnerable to the oil shocks by making the cost of production more expensive, thereby aggravating the prices of consumer goods. Rising oil prices have direct relation to rising food prices, with food production being an energy-intensive sector. If you look at this, there is a correlation of this crisis in relation to climate change. Because if we can ask our members to grow their own food, we will also help climate change. We will also help our environment. At the most, Asian economies are consumption-based, with food and energy accounting for nearly half of the consumption expenditure. The rising oil prices will affect the emerging Asian markets more than any other region in the world. Climate change is another issue that we'll be discussing in this program. ACCU is very fortunate to have the support of our Australian Mutuals Foundation, because during the pandemic we were able to develop two business solutions that will help credit unions to focus on tweaking their financial services and operations to put climate lens. Because climate is something that we are experiencing today. Our future generation will blame us why we did not take care of the environment. So there is a need for us to also include creating awareness of climate change, because it's human who did it. Do you agree with me? Yeah, when we create waste, we are destroying our environment. I think it's a lot of education of our members to be more responsible and accountable to our Mother Earth. So that's what we're going to talk. Okay. So this is the four world top issues that I think credit unions need to look at the macro level. But look at the macro level, and locally we make changes. Credit unions, yeah. Mr. Kim also mentioned in his speech, and I also want to remind everyone, we might be talking about the recovery of our credit unions, fixing our delinquency, fixing our institutional capital, fixing our financial structure. But the thing is that we cannot fix from the top. We have to fix from the bottom. And when I say we have to fix, the recovery should be from the bottom. Because we have to all understand there is no ACCU if we do not have individual members. There is no national federation without individual members. There is no credit union who are successful right now without your individual members. So we need to rebuild our individual members. As countries rebuild their economies after COVID-19, it's fundamental that we see that this is a unique opportunity to lay the foundation for a green, resilient, and inclusive future for credit unions.
Next.
We are credit unions. We say that we are organization for the people. And when we say we are organization for the people, I think this is based on our common interests by virtue of our shared humanity. We cannot be sure if we have, I'm sure that we have a common interest. Our common interest is the interest for humanity. And when we say interest for humanity, it is very linked to the principles of cooperatives, our human aspirations.
Yeah.
We want, every one of us, tell me if you don't agree with this.
Very sensitive. The Wi-Fi.
Every one of us want to live a life of dignity.
Can,
Is that correct?
can,
Every one of us wants to fulfill our human potentials. Every one of us wants to be free of physical deprivation or poverty. Every one of us wants to be able to share human fellowship. That is why we are all waiting for this event every year. Am I correct? We feel like family. Every one of us want to live free and free of fear from violence. And imagine, it's not only us wanting this. If we put this as a foundation of our leadership and our service to credit union, I think there will be a better world for credit unions. Because I hope that everybody, you feel our core belief is that we are creating a life for
I
people.
will capture.
And because we
Like,
are creating a life for people through the financial services
Later.
that credit unions provide, we're able to create a sustainable institution. We're able to build communities because of credit unions. Because you are there to serve and to reach the marginalized.
you have one.
So,
This line.
Land cake.
too much lecture for the day. Okay, so I'd like to go back to our forum. I think that's only why we are doing this, why we are gathering today. We have an issue that is related to our members, and we are very concerned to our members. So for our credit union recovery,
Next. Yes.
in our forum, we'll talk about green, sustainable climate stewardship for members, which is one of the topics of our forum. We hope that we will reach a conclusion that we will be institutionalizing climate lens in credit unions. We will be inclusive in our credit unions because we hope to be deepening our outreach of the low income. That is why we have a whole session on business development services, because it's an opportunity for our our members to create employment for themselves and others. And with being resilient and digitization and governance is part of our discussion. Member financial wellness by offering loans that build wealth for our members. Financial resilience of credit unions is also another topic. And leadership that will focus on intergenerational solidarity. Maybe that is a new word for you, intergenerational solidarity. So we'll watch out for our session on that. Okay. Oh, yeah. Alright, so we have Monday and Tuesday to talk, to discuss on those topics. We have 7 plenary sessions, 9 breakout sessions, and we will conclude our forum this year with the Bangkok Confederation 2022. Okay. Right. So just want to brief you. On August 31, on Wednesday, we will have some of you, our delegates, will have joined the 41st Annual General Meeting, and that will be by invitation. The rest of the participants will have a cultural immersion, and we will all be joining together in the afternoon for the dinner cruise. Some of you were asking, where is the international night? So we will convert the international night into a dinner cruise. We'd like to make this forum a little bit simple this year because we're not quite sure that there will be participants, but we were surprised that everyone we were requesting and we have more participation from our country. So hopefully next year we'll have the full-blown Asian Credit Union Forum. So I think that's all for my forum introduction. And last but not the least, I would like to thank all the flag bearers. All of them are development educators. Please stand up. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Lenny, for a very informative presentation. And now, Ms. Ellen, we will now proceed to one of the most interesting part of this program, which is the presentation and giving of the various awards.
Bless you, dear week. ACCU institutes a regular and permanent means of recognizing the contributions of individuals and institutions in the credit union movement and the development here in Asia.
This award policy established that on the general meeting, Asian Credit Union Forum plaques of appreciation be presented publicly and officially on behalf of the Asian-wide Credit Union movement.
We are delighted to announce that the 2022 Recognition Award goes to Australian Mutuals Foundation.
May request Melanie and Sir Kim on the stage to present the award. ACCU recognizes the Australian Mutual Foundation for its support for the Asian Confederation of Credit Unions, mission of promoting and strengthening credit union as vehicles for the socio-economic development of people in Asia.
AUM's funding support enabled ACCU to promote and strengthen a new breed of savings-based cooperatives, financial institution, and Lao People's Democratic Republic, Myanmar, Bhutan, and Timor-Leste.
ACCU partnership with AMF has established the Lao Association of Savings and Credit Unions, which adheres to cooperative principles and values of self-governance, self-management, and self-reliance.
AMF has supported the education program of ACCU to raise awareness of the climate change impacts on credit unions. It gave birth to 2 business solutions. First is the guide to credit unions and climate action, and the second is the assessment tool for green cooperatives.
The distinctive contribution of the Australian Mutual Foundation to cooperatives and credit unions in Asia reflects excellent recognition. May we ask Mr. Worthington for a short acceptance speech, sir?
Thank you, Lee. Thank you, President Wilson Kim, and the board of ACCU for this prestigious recognition award. All credit unions have a social responsibility to contribute to the economic and social well-being of our members. And when we can, we also have a social responsibility to contribute to the cooperative credit union system and development of that in countries without a strong cooperative framework. So the Australian Mutuals Foundation is proud to be honoured and to be a supporter member of ACCU's development activities in Laos, in Timor-Leste, and previously in Myanmar. We're also very proud to be associated with ACCU's Climate Action Guide, and its value has been recognised globally around the world for that guide. So it's a rare honour for the Mutuals Foundation to receive ACCU's recognition award. Thank you, Mr. Kim. Thank you, Board of Directors, and we look forward to a long and mutually beneficial relationship with the Asian Confederation of Credit Unions. Thank you.
Thank you again, Mr. Mark. Our next award is the Outstanding Credit Union Executive Award. The Association of Asian Confederation of Credit Unions institute a regular and permanent means of recognizing and contribution of a credit union executive to the credit union development in Asia.
ACCU awards Ms. Julius D. Perez for her exemplary service and consistent demonstration of the cooperative values and principles that inspired national and international leaders and professionals of credit unions.
ACCU honors her contribution to boosting the trust and confidence of members and the public in the financial cooperatives in the Philippines, especially to Tagum Cooperative, where she has served for 21 years, of which 8 years were as Chief Executive Officer.
During her tenure, Tagum Cooperative received the Asian Quality Standard Accreditation, Access Gold, the first ever gold status awarded to a credit union since its launching in 2000.
The distinctive accomplishment of Ms. Juris in the dedication of her compassionate service to credit unions reflect great recognition. Again, congratulations, Ms. Juris, and let us listen to her short acceptance speech.
Okay.
Greetings to the active President, Mr. Lindsay Kim, First Vice President, Dr. Hira Wong-san, Second Vice President, Mr. Wong Kim Teng, Secretary, Mr. John Taki,